claims process, high value VA claims, sleep apnea, VA claims, mental health, tinnitus, motherfucker denied VA claims, your personal VA claims process. Let your boy know. Pact Act presumptive conditions, active duty military, take advantage of the BDD. Benefits delivery at discharge. Definitely, you can file your VA claim up to 180 days prior to separating from the military. But hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Yo, what's up, Tiara? Tiara? Is it Tiara or Tiara? I keep fucking that up. It's probably Tiara. Tiara. Yo, what's Gucci with it? Hope you're having a good Friday. Setting up for the weekend. Oh, hopefully, you know. You got any VA claims in right now? Tiara. I think it's Tiara. I'm bad with it, you know, pronouncing names. Hey, you know, appreciate the support. Appreciate the strife. What's Gucci with it? How's your Friday going? How's your Friday going? And do you got any current claims in right now? As y'all coming in, by all means, feel free to ask any question pertaining to your personal VA claims journey. Let's get y'all service connected. 2023, year of the vet, 100%. P&T for everybody. You know what I'm talking about. Got, you know, fucking LG over there at the Minute Clinic getting a DBQ filled out, which is good. Motherfucking T-Era. The little T air, All right, got you. so I'm saying it right. There you go. Say Gucci with it. You know, I don't want to promote Jamba Juice, but hey, as y'all coming in, y'all got any questions? Let your boy know. But yeah, you know, as I was saying, you know, veteran on here, LG. He's over there getting a DBQ filled out at a Minute Clinic. Was more than likely he's probably paying a copay. You know, he spoke with that doctor at the Minute Clinic, which Minute Clinics are pretty much there in, you know, Walgreens, CVS, pretty much somewhere you can go, you can get a diagnosis, you can get any treatment, any quick medication, anything quick. You know, pretty much you take your medical evidence, or you take a problem or an issue to them, they assess you, evaluate you, diagnose you, you know, it's supposed to be a minute. But I didn't know a Minute Clinic can fill out DBQs. You know, that's very helpful for, you know, some veterans who don't want to pay top dollar, or if their primary care provider, either at the VA medical facility or in a private setting, they don't want to, you know, get their hands dirty with the VA. That's a healthy alternative, you know. More likely $25 copay, like I said, or, you know, if anything, it may not be that much at a CVS or Walgreens, something like that, just to get a DBQ filled out. I'm not sure about a Nexus letter now, or you know, an independent medical opinion. But I mean, you know, hey, motherfucking Evan Almighty, is reductions a normal thing? It's not a normal thing. It's not normal for the VA to just come and be like, oh, we're gonna reduce you. Now, say you've been sitting at 50% for 2 or 3 years. And depending on that disability, some disabilities, they have a future routine exam. So that pretty much being said, if you go to that future routine exam, it says that it's better. Okay, they're supposed to, I mean, it just triggers them to just decrease it. If it's gotten worse, it should trigger them to increase it at the same time. But if it's gotten worse at that future routine exam, sometimes that examiner, more than likely through the VA, they're not putting in a request for you to, you know, go in to get an increase. They're just saying, they'll probably note it in the system like, no, you know, everything's good, maintain them at that, you know, don't request for a reduction. But then there's some articles going around saying that there are some claim specialists that are reopening veterans claims with veterans having a static designation on a disability, pretty much saying that disability will never get better and it will never get taken away. Now, and that in that instance, if you have a static disability, the VA comes and they'll be like, okay, hey, we're proposing a reduction. Why? This is static. This has been static for the last, you know, it can be 2 months. As long as it's static, it's permanent. It's already been established that it's a permanent disability. And, you know, that comes into play in the future, once you know, start pushing towards 100, you get 100%. All of your disabilities need to be considered static in order to get the P&T designation. Oh, motherfucker, Tierra. So, just got told I have mild arthritis, along with other things, disc bulges, mild exit narrowing, okay, in my cervix, spine, neck, and 2 mild leftward curvatures in my spine. Sheesh, motherfucker, fooked up to the ground up. Okay, so with that being all said, Are you service connected for anything? So either cervical or lumbosacral strain, Tara? Because I would say, I mean, well, let's start with that first. Let's start with that. So I'm not just like bleh, throwing everything at you. MRI states that clear as day, but instead of PCM diagnosed, okay, primary care provider diagnosing me with mild arthritis, they just put in my records as motherfucking motherfucking I ain't a doctor, but I get you. I'm only 23. Oh, sheesh, 100%, baby, 100%. So you should definitely, I mean, I'm sure you already spoke to them like, hey, if it's arthritis, it's arthritis. Now, if it's a specific form, rare form of arthritis, or if that arthritis is, okay, there you go, motherfucker, still serving. I would definitely, I'll check on that and see if that's even a claimable thing. Let me see, let me take a screenshot of that right quick. All right, got a screenshot of it. All right. I mean, it might be claimable, if not as that specific, that C motherfucking word. You could definitely record, well, you can put it in for a request for arthritis. Because regardless if they put it on your medical evidence or not, if it's being shown on the MRI, I mean, you can just be like, hey, refer to this MRI taken, fucking 2-3 weeks ago on your personal statement. And you can actually put that in there as well. Hey, I've been going through my primary care provider. They noted that I have arthritis on my MRI in my spine, specific areas of my spine, cervical, lumbosacral, but they didn't, diagnose me with that. They just say I have it, so I'm putting in a claim for this. 180 day, okay, still serving. I run motivate kill. What's up, Key Sweat, motherfucker? Nobody. Tara, 180 day window starts in January. Okay, 100%. I mean, if you want a diagnosis, you could always go outside of the military. Like LG, he's in here, on a routine. He's actually he got a few diagnoses at a, minute clinic, what I was saying earlier. It's pretty much, motherfucker, yes sir, motherfucker, Keith Sweat, gotta keep Keith Sweat memory alive. Come on, dog, got you, dog. But you can always go to a minute clinic, or an outside provider, just so you may have to pay. It's not going to be a lot with a minute clinic, and you can find those in the CVS, Walgreens, wherever they got like pharmacy style of services inside of a fucking pharmacy store. You can take it that route. Like, hey, I've been being seen for this. Okay, that C word is just a regular neck pain. Okay, nothing about arthritis, just nothing. I just don't want to get time. Okay. I just don't want to get time to go to the VA for BDD process, and the process is harder because of that. Okay, yeah, 100%. I would recommend going outside of you're probably going to base medical and shit. And I mean, obviously they see that, okay, you're getting out, we're not going to help you out and shit, we're not going to give you a diagnosis. Forget all that. Go outside of them, pardon me. CVS, Walgreens, but if you're getting the money, I say, especially for like mental health. Mental health, it's best to get outside treatment because more than likely you're going to get a diagnosis off the back. You're going to get treatment, any medication. It'll more than likely be routed back to either, it depends on that doctor. They could prescribe you medication and you just got to go to a local CVS to pick it up. If not, there are some mental health medication that you do need a primary care provider to assign it to you, or at least overlook. That would be the best route, I would say, when it comes to veterans getting mental health services, diagnosis prior to separating from the military. So it's like it's not even a worry in your head. Once you get out, like, hey, or whenever you submit that BDD, but I got my diagnosis for X, Y, and Z, got my medication, got my treatment history, I got some personal statements, buddy statements, Gucci killers. But as far as your neck and everything like that, neck, the arthritis, I would definitely say, see if you can get a doctor outside of the military, outside of base. It's gonna be better for you. You can take all the information to them, like, hey, I've been being treated. And, just tell them straight out, 100%. Like, hey, I've been in the military for 8 years, 18 years. I'm all fucked up, More like it's like, what, 4 or 5 if you're 23. But like, hey, I've been trying to get my doctor to play ball with me. I'm trying to set up for VA disability claims. You ain't got to detailed with it. It's like, hey, I need a diagnosis, I need evaluation. Here's my medical evidence. Can you help me out? And they're either gonna be like, oh yeah, 100%, we got you, Tierra. If not, they're like, oh no, fucking Bob down the street, he might be able to get you. But 100%, baby, 100%, get them benefits. But that'll be the route I would say. If I could do it over again, I would definitely like the last 2 years prior to that 180-day mark. I would see if my military doctors are willing to play ball, assess me, MRIs. You definitely want to get MRIs and X-rays now because they're expensive when you get out. Even with copays and all that shit, it's still like pretty penny. And some doctors, they like to treat you first and then send you in for an X-ray, and then a couple months treat you a little bit more and then send you in for an MRI. You should be able to do all that in the military. Just like, hey, I want an MRI. Okay, we got you, Tierra. We got you. And then just take all that medical evidence. Make sure you're downloading it. Take it to an outside provider, either private. Definitely it'll be the private route. And if you have, I'm not sure if you have TRICARE. If you have TRICARE, you could possibly take that route as well to go off base. But it just depends on your area and how deep you're trying to get with it. But yeah. What you thinking? What you thinking, Tierra? What you thinking? And have you tried calling off bases or looking offside of base? All right, as y'all coming in, by all means, y'all got any questions pertaining to your VA disability claims process journey? Let your boy know. Denied VA claims, Pact Act presumptive conditions. Them high value VA claims. Let your boy know. While we wait on Tierra. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, the minute clinics could be a way. I said that, let's move past that. But as far as like military trying to gain medical evidence, let's talk about that. If you're active duty in the military, you plan on getting out, or you just want to set yourself up for success when you do get out, you don't have to remain on base. Like, obviously, yeah, it's free. It's free. I mean, it's not free, but we're fighting for it, Oh, come on. You got on-base medical. You can go there. Some medical providers, they're easier to work with. Motherfucking Tierra, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, motherfucker, 100% got you. Definitely agree. I tried to get referred off-base for mental health, but he convinced me to stay on base because they're going to do the same thing. No, they're not. Fuck, he capping. They just want to waste your time until 180 days come, okay? You either keep playing tag with your military provider, or I'm telling you, if you go off base, 100%, you will get diagnosed, any medication, anything. You will get it right off the back. Because private medical, they're not playing any politics. It's either, you're coming in there for an issue, let's say depression, regardless of the issue. If it started in the military, okay, why? What was the issue? And more than likely, they're going to be writing almost everything down. They have tape recorders so they can refer to it, put some real detailed information, and, start building that medical evidence with them. Give you a diagnosis, render it to you, not string you along for 10 to 15 years. I mean, you're only 23, so, string you along for at least 2 years. Saying, oh yeah, we're going to get you a diagnosis. Diagnosis when? I've been taking medication for the last year and a half. Where is this diagnosis going to come? But it's just like, it's just playing the game. It's like, military is all politics. I'm sure if you was a captain or a major or a sergeant major walking in there, I'm like, hey, I got these issues. Oh yeah, we got you. Fucking set you right up. So whenever you get out, you got 30-year retirement plus 100% VA. It's definitely a disconnect between, okay, we're going to teach and give all these benefits more to the higher enlisted, so much, not these youngsters. It's like, no, you ain't leaving the VA. You ain't leaving the military 100% VA. Fuck out of here. That's Uncle Sam's money. You know what I'm talking about? No, definitely. You just gotta think outside the box. If you're not getting it at the military post, go outside of base. And you can do it, in person. There are some online telehealth style mental health providers, as well as not so much with the primary care provider side. There's a specific amount of things you can do on telehealth when it comes to any physical ailments. Tara, yep, I'm gonna make phone calls and fix this. Yeah, 100%, girl. Yeah, take care of that. Pardon me. But yeah, go outside of base, because more than likely, especially Marine Corps and Navy. The doctors there, they're all about throwing ibuprofen, telling you, suck it up, buttercup, change your socks, drink some water, and Marines over here like, oh, okay, yo, know how to lay up, but I'm like, hey, no, fuck out of here with that shit. I'm sure if you're in the Air Force, you be getting diagnosis just for waking up. Like, fuck, I got a headache. It's already in your medical record. Just a little funny for the Air Force cats. I know y'all be up in the Hilton and the Marriott, but it's a lot harder in the Army, Navy, and the Marine Corps to go into medical. First of all, get assessed, get a proper diagnosis, because there's the difference between a diagnosis and treatment. Yes, treatment and complaints in service goes a long way whenever you submit that claim, but if you got a diagnosis, you're going to need a diagnosis regardless. If you get it prior to submitting that VA claim and then going into a C&P exam, and then, maybe they might give it to you. But if you're going already in there with a diagnosis, medical treatment, medical history, if you can, a DBQ, and an IMO provided by your primary care provider, whether it be VA, medical. I'm Army. Oh, you Air Force? What the fuck, Terry? You should have that shit, Terry. Come on. You over there playing games. You're just like, hey, do you see the uniform? Fuck out of here with that shit. Come on. Motherfucking PUBG mobile game. Oh, what's up, dog? What's Gucci with it? My dog over here scratching on the door. Hopefully y'all don't see it. Rick. So 20 years ago, I had surgery on my nose for a deviated septum. Okay. When I got out in 2014, VA gave me 10% service connection for allergic rhinitis post-surgery. I've had the VA test for allergies, come out to find out allergic to about everything. Okay. Do you think this would be good enough to request an increase, or should I provide something else? All of that is good. Post-surgery, but for rhinitis, what you really need to get is a nasal endoscopy. That's like hard clad. You already got the diagnosis, the treatment. You gotta look at the CFR 38. The highest you can get for rhinitis is 30%, unless you have a rare version of it. There is 2 rare versions. One can get you 20 and 50%. The other one can get you 20 and 100%. The Galactus level rhinitis. But if you just got standard rhinitis, depending on your level of blockages in your nasal canal, and a nasal endoscopy, you can really get this. They go in there with a camera and shit. Almost like the IBS camera, but just in the nose. They're not going to put you to sleep for it. I don't think so. But that's good medical evidence for that. It's going to measure the level of blockages in your nasal canal. And depending on that level of blockage relates to a specific percentage. Whether it be 10, 20, or 30%. Rick. Motherfucker Tara, chill on. Damn, chill on. Okay, I got you, girl. I got you. I'll chill a little bit. Just a little bit. But you're over there playing games. Motherfucker Air Force. Motherfucker goddamn Marriott. Memory foam, fucking beds, come on, mattress and shit. You pretty much in an apartment, not barracks. Oh, we're going back to the apartment later on. Let's go. Not the barracks with 15 other motherfuckers in there. Shout out to the Marines and Army. Navy, y'all going back to ship. I don't know how y'all can do that ship life. That's like fucking claustrophobia, motherfucking that's Groundhog Day every day. Elijah, hey brother, it's Mo. What's up, dog? Keep it up, bro. Appreciate your stripe, dog. Motherfucker got that incognito name. I see you, dog. Motherfucker Elijah. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate your strife. Motherfucking Jen back. Jen, hey, and as y'all coming in, if y'all got any questions pertaining to your VA disability journey, denied VA claims, any ideas, anything at all, throw them to me. When I was working with my VSO, I asked her all the dumbass questions. Anything, I was like, hey, can I do this? Can I do that? What would I need for this? Can you check out this DBQ? Can you review my IMO? Nexus letter, whatever case may be, medical evidence. This is what I currently have. Hey, do you think this is good enough? A VSO, somebody who knows the VA claims process, a buddy. If you got any questions, let your boy know. Jen, if I want insomnia claim and claim PTSD later, what will happen? Since both will rate in the same mental health, will I get a higher rating for PTSD than insomnia, and will it replace the insomnia rating? Okay, so the more you don't need. Okay, so first of all, what will happen? You could possibly, if you do your PTSD claim wrong, you may fuck it up. because a lot of veterans, their first time putting in PTSD claims, they're not having everything. I mean, it's only two things you really need: a diagnosis and your stressor clearly identified by the VA. By a, well, it needs to be clearly identified whenever that VA claim specialist and that VA rater looks at it. They may still call you in for a C&P exam, but those are the two things you need for PTSD specific. For all other disabilities, you just need a diagnosis, and then past having a diagnosis, you'll get service connected at a 0%. In order to get an increase to any mental health disability, you need to show how have your symptoms gotten worse since your last C&P exam, or since you've been service connected, as well as what has been some increased impacts to your personal and your work life. Now, I'm gonna let you know right now. I mean, I see some veterans with 30% for PTSD, 100% for insomnia. I don't know how it happens. I have 70% for insomnia. And as you're going through the claims process, like when I first got diagnosed, when I first got service connected for insomnia, it was at 30%, and then kept going in. Doctor, building on medical evidence, redevelop my personal statement to include an increase impacts to personal and work life. All that's taken into consideration. You don't need multiple mental health diagnoses to get an increase, because you can have 6 things, 6 mental health diagnoses, but you're still at 30% because your severity of symptoms haven't gotten worse. You haven't expressed or articulated how has your personal life worsened or how have your professional life worsened. So that's what you really need to focus on whenever you're doing anything for an increase. I'm glazing over here like a honey bun. For an increase when it comes to mental health. I hope that answers your question, Jen. Motherfucking Yvonne Almighty. Have you been reevaluated before? 100%? Hell no. No, sir, because all of my disabilities are considered, sir or ma'am, all my disabilities are considered static, permanent, that they will never motherfucking get better from there. Tara, you got me one more time. Hey, I got you, girl. Motherfucker. Dab it on, Angel. What's up, Angel? Appreciate your strife. Appreciate you joining. Got Tara over here playing games in the goddamn Marriott style barracks room. And as y'all coming in, by all means, you're gonna have questions pertaining to the VA disability claims process. Let you know. It's kind of tepid sitting in front of this motherfucking window, but we will get through it. Jen, once I get 100% permanent total, I will go Thailand, man. Oh, shit, that boy trying to live rent free over there. Last time I was over there was, what was it, back in 2011, and $100 got you like 7,000 of their dollars. I'm just like, God, and it was like equivalent exchange and stuff like that. So, hey, dog. I mean, but I don't think I can do that. I like the city life. Dog. Motherfucker, Tiara. Did they give you a sleep study for insomnia? No, they did not. Or did you just do a questionnaire? So for my insomnia claim, I secondary insomnia to tinnitus. Damn it on them. So whenever I was going for my mental health, I was like, okay, I had in-service complaints. I some issues and stuff like that. I had some complaints like towards the tail end of my career, but I was like, I didn't want to take that route. I didn't want to use that. I was like, nah, fuck out of here. So I redesigned the claim, and I just wanted to secondary it off of something that if I lost it, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And they're not gonna take away 10% for tinnitus. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'll start building from here, build my medical evidence, establish causation, how tinnitus was causing, insomnia, my treatment history for insomnia, my diagnosis, increased symptomology, medication I'm taking, personal statement, buddy statements for work, personal life. And then I got a 30% initially. And then when I went in for an increase on that one, I don't know if it was so much my medical evidence or because I almost choked out the motherfucking C&P examiner, but he was pretty much trying to say, 30% for insomnia, that's good. That's the highest I've seen it. I was like, I don't give a fuck what you've seen, dog. Look at my medical evidence, which I'm sure you haven't looked at because he didn't. Look at my shit I submitted. This is a goddamn 10 plus page DBQ at the minimum. I want every fucking question answered now. And that. What was going to be like a 10-minute exam turned in like an hour and a half. So on top of that, I got, I got the increase. I was fully expecting just 50%, but probably just due to that altercation. They added on, aggressive mood disorder, fucking some shit, depression, and so, 2 more things. So they can add diagnosis in the C&P exam, but, they're taking note of symptoms, severity of symptoms, how they worsen, any new symptoms, as well as impacts to personal and work life. Hope that answers your question. Yeah, bro. But I did attach, I think I did a questionnaire. If I did a questionnaire, it was only on the first initial claim. Jen, you said you have insomnia service connected. Is it static? Yes, 100% it is static. Dab it on him, Jen. Motherfucker T, bro. I'm not even in the barracks. Thank you. Oh, even better. You off base. You got maximum level BAH. Damn, Tara over there fucking. God bless America. I bless the Air Force. Bless the Air Force. Bill Cosby Air Force. Yeah, he told me some good things about the Air Force too. Come on. Man, I'm tired, but I was in the U.S. military. Oh, okay, there you go, Jan. Okay, going back home, about to be motherfucking a millionaire. But shit, like Pacquiao ain't got shit on me when you go home. Fuck out here, dog. I don't know if he's tired. No, is he tired? Is he? What is he? What? Fuck. Come on, dog. Or is Pacquiao Filipino? Whatever case. Any other questions? While Tierra is over there with maximum level BH. Not even in the barracks. Goddamn. 23. Not in the barracks. God bless America. God bless the Air Force. Hey, Jen, you didn't want me to pick on you, but you're making yourself available for the picking. Jen, now I'm working as federal employee. There you go. So I claim insomnia instead of PTSD due to concern about security clearance. Okay, so regardless of whatever disability that you file for, unless you, what's the word? So, unless you're carrying out active threats against people, that's the only time it can become a risk to your security clearance. Just like, you can have suicidal thoughts, but they're just thoughts alone. As long as you're not acting on that, it's not going to. They're not mandatory reporters, if that makes sense. So any disability, mainly with mental health, if you don't say something that they have to report, meaning, you may have to be institutionalized or, put you in jail because you're thinking about harming someone else, as long as it doesn't get to that level, then it's not going to risk any security clearance, if that makes sense. Jen. Tara, you got to be stopped. Hey, oh my God, base housing is a thing. Psh, motherfucker, goddamn, all right, base housing, all right, got you. It's like, no, the barracks is too big for me. I need something bigger. Give me a base housing. Fucking 100%, there you go. I'm fucking around, Tara, fucking around. Good jokes. Hey, as y'all coming in, y'all got any questions pertaining to your personal VA claims process, denied VA claims, active duty military, over there, motherfucking Marriott, base housing, let your boy know. Where are you living? I am SoCal, baby, SoCal. Where the water is cold and the wine is even colder. Let's get it, baby. Questions, comments, concerns on the VA claims process. Got a couple people in here, Hey, if you've been in here for a little bit, I appreciate it if you hit the like button, Got me some Jamba Juice on this hot day. Post gym. Any questions? Questions at all? Somebody. I know you got questions because y'all always wait till the very last minute to ask them. Kelsey, welcome to the channel. If I'm taking prescription, helps relieve my migraines, will I get a lower disability rating? No. No, Kelsey. So the medication is there to, aid you in taking away the migraine. It may work, it may not work. So the VA can't penalize you for taking a medication. Just like if you're taking medication for anything mental health, anything for pain, back pain, neck pain, all that shit. The only thing when it comes, if you're trying to get an increase for migraines, pardon me, you need to show how, migraines is the only one outside of mental health where to get like a 30 or a 50% for it, you need to show how's it been impacting you in your personal and your professional life to get 30 or 50. Depending on that level of severity, frequency as well, and the VA likes to hear prostrating, if you're going to the private medical route, they don't use prostrating. They don't use that word. They use throbbing, pulsating, actual medical terms. And the VA knows this. So if you go to private medical, those are the words that they use, unless you verbally tell that doctor to put prostrating on your medical evidence. If you're going to VA, if you just go on VA medical route, they may or may not utilize that word, or just not even give you any symptomology, because obviously most VA medical facilities, they're against veterans building sufficient medical evidence in order to put in a VA claim. Motherfucking Tara, don't you got some questions to answer? Yeah, huh? I got a lot of questions, Tara. I got a lot of questions. 100%, baby. 100%. Evan, do you take... No, I don't take that, whatever that is. Pop, motherfucking polyperdone? Nah, I take something else for insomnia. Oh, what's up, true crime? Back in the house. Well, officially diagnosed with GERD. Okay, there you go, 100%. And diagnosed with tension headaches in 2019, but got the prostrating migraines diagnosed a couple of days ago. I verbally told the doc, yep, see, I was just talking about this motherfucking true crime. There you go. Motherfucking Jan. Hey, that's good. Did you get the DBQs and the IMOs filled out correctly, or are you still going back and forth with those? Motherfucking Jan. I feel the VA targets 100% disabled vets for reevaluation and fraud. I mean, if they're just 100%, they have to reevaluate us. The only people they're really trying to target is, they target anyone, but there are some 100% P&T people, they get 100%, and then if they got like 100% for their back, and they're fucking on national TV lifting like 2,000 pounds of shit, like, okay, fraud, or shit like that. You can't be televised. You can't be putting your business out there in the Ethernet in the world and shit. So definitely, live like a goddamn hermit. Oh, no problem, Kelsey. No problem. Appreciate the strife. Got any other questions? Let your boy know. And then whenever I do get off live, if you have any questions, post any. You can post to the video, in the comment section, or on any video related to your specific topic. Motherfucker, true crime, but. Prostrating, the neurologist was like, exactly? What does prostrating mean? I said, it means, I gotta lie now. DBQ for everything. We'll get IMO next list when I go for follow-up in a few weeks. Okay, they're 100%. There you go. Yeah, just like I was saying, right before you came in, private doctors don't know, they don't associate prostrating with a headache. It's throbbing, pulsating, fucking vibrating. I don't know. All medical terminology. Not, prostrating is just something that was like in the VA. They said, let's use prostrating, since no one fucking used this word. So unless you verbally tell your doctor, put prostrating in there, no one's never going to get 30 or 50% for migraines. So, you got to be careful of that. Be mindful. Motherfucking. Let me see where I'm at. All right. Let me see. True crime. Didn't have to pay a dime. Sheesh. Okay. There you go. Hey, and if you got private medical, just like true crime over there, fucking utilize them, talk to them, get on their good graces. You may have to pay 1 or 2 copays, but then after that, it's fucking game on, baby. Fucking game on. You get fucking 10 DBQs. Dad, do you know if I move to Thailand, how can I see a VA doctor? So, do you buy Bitcoin? No, fuck Bitcoin. I don't fucking buy no Bitcoin. Motherfucker almighty. I thought about it. I was like, nah, I ain't got time for that. I want to look at my money. I don't want to fucking throw that shit in anywhere. But when it comes to Thailand, so they'll contract you out through like community care, because I don't think there's a VA medical facility in Thailand. I know a couple of veterans, one in Thailand, one he backpacks around the world. He's been to Thailand. He's been to Singapore. Singapore has a VA center that can help veterans, but Singapore is a lot more wealthier than Thailand. Taiwan. Some of those other pockets countries, the Philippines, and there's a lot of services that they can't get in those countries if you're a veteran. So you may have to be coming out of pocket to take care of that stuff. I know I believe there is an overseas program for veterans to get medical services, medication, and stuff like that. But I mean, if you do plan on moving to Thailand, I would definitely check on that prior to leaving, because you may be, you may be fucking SOL. Motherfucking, oh, okay. I think Tiara retreated. She's like, I don't want to keep getting called on. Robert, there you go. Question: went recently to a VA psychologist for the first time, and I was referred to a psychiatrist for medication. Does that constitute as being diagnosed? No, not unless you have a diagnosis in the system. So in the VA, you gotta navigate blue button, all up into the matrix. Go to your DX page and see if it's an actual diagnosis. Because the VA and active duty military doctors, they like to prescribe medication and not give us a diagnosis. And then you go years thinking you're diagnosed with something, and then when it comes to a VA claim, it's like, oh shit, I do not have one. So you definitely need to check on that prior to putting in the claim. I mean, you can still put one in, but it doesn't constitute as a diagnosis unless it's in black and white. Motherfucking Jen. I'm afraid once I live abroad and stop seeing treatment. No, VA will try to revive me and reduce my rating. I don't want that to happen. Yeah. So, I mean, they still have an opportunity to reduce you. So, at 100% PNT or regular 100%, you should still be going into not reevaluating, but maintaining your medical evidence. Going annually, biannually, whatever the case may be. You don't want to fucking have a 10-year lapse between your 100% permanent total and then the VA coming to, either accuse you of VA claims fraud or just proposing reduction. Because they can do that. They can always come in. And, if your shit's not protected at the 5, 10, and the 20 year, they can always come in and be like, okay, hey, we back again. Give us our benefits back. And if you haven't been going to medical, you've been sitting, you're over there in Thailand, Bangkok on the white sand beaches, you're like, VA can't touch me over here. And then, you got a VA rep on the fucking beach like, it's time to fucking pay what you owe, dog. Pay what you motherfucking owe. Bring that ass back. So definitely maintain the medical treatment, evidence, medication, going routinely, complain about it online. But at the very minimum, once you get PNT or just regular 100%, go in once a year, or, if you have any mental health issues, set it up quarterly. However, oh, Tiara's still here? She's dead. There you go. Motherfucker. There you go, Tiara. Motherfucker in the corner. She was like, don't call on me. But yeah, hopefully answer your question. Motherfucking Jen. No problem, Robert. No, appreciate your strife. Motherfucker Chris. Breaker. Thailand, service-related, service-related can use foreign medical program. Yeah, there you go. That's the program I was thinking about. Most hospital treatments and drugs. There you go, motherfucker Jen. You better screenshot that shit. Chris, are you currently in Thailand? I mean, you don't have to answer that question. Don't answer that question. I don't want people looking for you. He's like, fucking Debo. Told everybody where I live. Well, nah. Ha! True crime, my neurologist said... Doesn't think the headaches come from tinnitus though. Okay. She said it comes from loud noises from when I was in the military. Remind her that tinnitus is connected to loud noises. Okay. I mean, you could always. So you don't necessarily need to service connect, migraines to loud noises, because you're not going to have loud noises service connected. But you can always find a different route. But if you have in-service complaints of these loud noises causing migraines, you can always take the direct route instead of trying to do a secondary. Let me take a sip. Motherfucking Tara. You thought I left and tried to call me out. That's crazy. I ain't running. Okay. I got you. Any other questions, comments, concerns? While Tiara over here trying to hit me in the back of the head. Anything at all. Hopefully I answered your question. Motherfucking true crime. Jan. It's fucking hot in this bitch. I don't expect to get 100% PNT until I retire. Okay. Until you like retire from the government or just retire in general. It's hard to get 100% without condition like PTSD, so it should be enough. Okay, there you go, 100%. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna get it. It's hard to get 100% on a single disability, but that's why you got it's VA math. You know, 5 plus 5 is not 10. So you can't have two 50s, and that's 100. That'll probably be like 60 or something like that. No, realistically, 80 or 90. But yeah, like, I was all about it. I'm like, you know, I'm pushing for it. I'm going to get this 100% PNT now, so I ain't got to worry about it, you know. When you retire, you may not even give a fuck about it no more. And then at that point, you know, lies. I ain't hiding. Okay, all right, fucking Tierra. Okay, I see you. Come on, let's get it. Motherfucker, true crime. I'm going to type the Nexus up myself in Word. Okay, yeah, 100% do it in Word. Give it to her. Yeah, give her the ability to edit anything she needs to change. Have her sign the dotted line. If she agrees, I'm good at persuasion. Okay. There you go. There you go, true crime. There you go. Best way to get it for free. I'm sure. Hey, there you go. 100%. Motherfucking nihilistic orgasm back in the house. I racked up like 8 G's in hospital bills, and they want their money. Who wants their money? The VA or let me finish reading. When I get service connected, which will be why I was in the hospital. Will VA pay that bill? So did you go to a regular ER or did you go to VA urgent care? And if you went to a regular ER, I would have to check on that. Oh, pardon me. So I know if you're 100%, you can just flash him your ID. But I'm not necessarily sure if you went to like a civilian doctor for urgent care purposes. I'm not sure if it'll. I'm not sure on that one. Regular hospital and ERs. I've been several times. Okay. I would definitely need to check on that. It's hot. It's fucking hot in here, Tierra. Stop it. Motherfucking forehead is glistening like a motherfucking. Okay. We got jokes. We got jokes over here. Okay. I feel you. But yeah, orgasm. I'm not too sure on that one. I would definitely need to check on that. I'll check on that and let me see. Let me see if I can screenshot that. All right, screenshot it. I'll take a look into that. While motherfucking Tierra over there talking about my motherfucking honey bun forehead. Any other questions, comments, concerns pertaining to the VA disability claims process and the fucking glazed head? Jen, I want to retire at the age of 55. I'm about 13 years from now. Sheesh! It's a long time, man. I'm currently at GS12. Sheesh! Adopt me, dog. GS12. Okay. Oh, as an engineer. So maybe once I retire with VA disability payment, I should be very good to live in Thailand. Oh yeah, 100%. I knew a buddy of mine. He went to the Philippines. He did 20 years in the Navy. I think another 15 in the government as a GS 13 or 14. Retired from that and 100% permanent total. And he built his own house in the Philippines. And that boy was he's like, come over anytime you want, Debo. I'm just like, I don't know about all that. Motherfucker, Tara, let's get it. Y'all better leave us little people alone. Oh, shit. Are you Team 5-2 or what? What's up, Tara? Team 5-2? Motherfucker. I just come on. Motherfucker. Any other questions for the little people in the back? Let your boy know. Anything at all. Yeah. Been talking too much. I need to take a sip. Let me take a sip back. Oh, what's up, PUBG Mobile? You got a question? What do you do now? I do. Motherfucking. Well, besides helping veterans on the tube, do program management for the Navy through contracting. I was when I got out of the military. I just went to. It was fucking very hard to find a job. I don't know why. I don't know if I was overqualified. You know, it was all fuck, or fuck Devo. We don't want Devo here. But I mean, when I got out of the military, I got out with a master's degree and a bachelor's. Couldn't find anything, so I said, "Fuck it, let me go back to school." Got my second master's, and through that's when I met Bill Cosby. Shout out to Bill Cosby. He was working. He's retired Air Force, did 20 years, and he motherfucking hooked it up with the government government side of things and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool, fuck it. You know, so that's what I'm doing. Motherfucker, me. So I'm not a GS, but you know, I'm a motherfucker. Motherfucker, Tara, and is one comment. I got a comment. Okay, what you got? What you got, Tara? What you got? Besides you being 5'2", 5'2", 5'3", you probably like 5'3" and 3/4. Question. Waiting on Tierra. And if y'all got any questions, let your boy know. Don't mind the vape. We all adults. We all adults in here. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. While we wait on Tierra to you know, get a ladder so she can type on the keyboard. Anyone else got any questions? Anyone else got any questions pertaining to their VA disability claims process? Denied VA claims, Pact Act presumptives, active duty military. Y'all know what to do. Oh shit! There you go, Tara. I know, cause I know you probably 5'2", motherfucker 5'3" and 3/4. Like fuck, I can't reach the keyboard. Gotta go get the goddamn stepping stool, the ladder. Over there, like, hold on, let me get there. I'm about to get this comment in right quick. Come on. Jay Free, what's up, dog? What's Gucci with it? How you doing in the claims process? Motherfucker, yes, sir. Motherfucker, PUBG. D Jones, what? No. Tara, okay. Invest in an AC unit. Control the forehead glistening. It's a bit distracting. Okay. The AC is on. But it's not hitting me right. Don't worry. I will invest in a colder AC, or at least, you know, relocate. I will relocate. How about that? Motherfucker J Free. Is an IMO just as good as a DBQ for an increase? No. So when it comes to an increase, you need specific things filled out. An IMO is good, but it doesn't necessarily check the boxes in which the VA is looking for. So if you're trying to get an increase, definitely see if you can get that DBQ filled out at the same time as well, because an IMO is really needed for like initial claims. It's a courtesy on increases, but not necessary. And some contractors, they don't do both of them at the same time. You're probably 4'9". Fuck out here, nah, bull. Tierra, I am 5'11", 4'9". 4'9", you're pretty much an Oompa Loompa. Fuck out here with that bullshit. Come on. Okay, D Jones. What should I expect from my Sinusitis and Rhinitis VA exam? So, not all examiners fill out. Well, okay. Not all examiners will send you, like, if it's like serious, more than likely they're gonna ask you questions. When it comes to sinusitis, it's not much they can do. For rhinitis, they may, you know, take the, you know, motherfucking telescope. I know it's not a telescope, but they're gonna look upside your nose to see if there's any visible blockages. But mainly they're gonna be looking at. They should have already looked at your medical evidence. I would say bring that in. Anything significant, any hospitalizations, any MRIs, nasal endoscopies you got for your rhinitis, MRI or CAT scan for the sinusitis, which will do good for that. And then just depends on your severity, symptomology. The most you can get for rhinitis is 30%. The most you can get for sinusitis is 50%. But make sure you have a diagnosis for both, because the VA likes to roll both of those together. If you file for both and you don't have a diagnosis for both, and your medical evidence can't differentiate from the two, so keep that in mind. Motherfucker Terry over there, 4'9". Fuck out of you probably goddamn motherfucker Robert. What is DX page? What is a DX page? Is it the problems list? Yeah. So if you go to, it should be on a problems list. There's a problems list, and it should be. Fuck, I haven't been in there for a while. It should be a DX next to it. The DX pretty much means diagnosis. You can either look there, or you could possibly look in. Blue button. Okay, go there. Download. You could probably look in the notes. They could have possibly placed it in one of the notes on that specific day to visit. It should be like, okay, yeah, we've diagnosed motherfucking D Jones. No, not D Jones. Motherfucking Robert with this. Jen, I have 4 service-connected disabilities combined at 60%. Okay, but I cannot get any nexus letters from the VA doc. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they're not gonna do it. He didn't want to write one for me. Don't know how to do now. Okay. So are you for a nexus letter? When we say nexus letter, a nexus letter to get an increase, or a nexus letter to submit new things? Motherfucking Jan. Motherfucking tear. I'm sure it's hurting. Motherfucking all fucking 2 inches of that stomach. With your motherfucking 5'3" looking ass. Come on. Over there looking like what's the shortest thing I know? Looking like Lilo and Stitch. Lilo. Motherfucker, she walking over there, motherfucker 3'5". Come on. Jan. Let me see. Let me think about Jan. Okay. So if you're trying to get an increase, Jan, you need DBQs. You don't necessarily need a nexus letter. And if your specific VA doctor is not willing to play ball, you could always put in a complaint. I mean, you got, 12, 13 years for secondary conditions. Okay, so for a secondary condition, you don't need a nexus letter. You just need to show causation. You don't need a nexus letter for any secondary disabilities. What the VA is looking for is causation. So if you're service connected for, all right, Tara, I gotta look past these jokes. So if you're service connected for, let's say, sinusitis and rhinitis, and now it's causing sleep apnea. Okay, cool, Gucci. You get secondary sleep apnea to sinusitis or rhinitis, as long as you're complaining to your doctor, like, hey, whenever I'm having a fucking rhinitis episode, whenever my nose is blocked up, I can't breathe at night, I'm fucking choking on my tongue as well. Or whenever you're experiencing a sinus issue, and I see you, Tara, but come on, it's causing that. Or like the same with your back. If your back pain or your cervical strain is so intense, it may be causing migraines. And, it's getting to the point secondary. It may be causing a mental health disability. It's getting you frustrated, depressed, anxious, all of that. So you got to show causation through complaint history, acknowledgement, either calling up that doctor and they're writing it down on paper. Secure messages is going to be the best way, because even if that VA doctor doesn't acknowledge your complaints, you can utilize that against them in a fucking VA claim and your personal statement. Like, hey, I've been complaining about this for the last 6 months. I have gotten no acknowledgement. I have gotten no treatment. All of this. You got motherfucking Tierra. Okay, let me look at Tierra stuff. Let me see. You looking like that big ass security guard, or who that dude was with the sunglasses. From where? From who? Are you talking about that one meme with that dude behind the tree with the sunglasses doing this? Oh, come on, Tierra, come on. Look, I can't put memes in this chat. There you go. Motherfucker orgasm. Do you have to use VA to pick up prescriptions that are service connected, or can you use something like CVS? I'm not too sure on that. I think you can actually have the VA mail your prescriptions to you if you live too far, if you just don't want to go in there. Motherfucker tear over there, motherfucker. Scott, the VA apps has my periods of service 91 to 93, 93 to 98. I joined ARNG in July of 88, activated for Desert Storm, and 91, released from active duty, and 91, audible discharge in 93. Okay. I keep getting the runaround trying to get this fixed. A tells me to call B. Okay, B tells me to call C. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. I'll look into that one, Scott. If anything, you may have to go to your respective branch to get your DD-214 corrected. Unless there's a specific branch in the VA world. I'm not too sure if there is. I mean, I'm sure there is. Maybe it'll probably be through the National Archives. Like, hey, correct this for corrections. If not, you may have to reach back to your respective military branch. Like, hey, what the fuck, yo? I'm gonna fuck Tara from Lilo and Stitch. Oh, come on! God damn. I mean, his head is definitely 10 times bigger than mine. Come on, D. Jones. What's the best way to connect headaches to tinnitus? I've been diagnosed and received meds for my headaches. Okay. So for any secondary disabilities, you gotta show causation. But specifically for tinnitus, if you're trying to claim migraine secondary to tinnitus, your medical evidence needs to be like really detailed, like you're working with your doctor, like they've clearly acknowledged it. They probably sent you out to a specialist, that specialist in the specific field of, neurology and fucking, all the shit, hearing issues. They're like, okay, yeah, 100% motherfucking, this is the issue. Gee! All right, until next time, this motherfucking D-Bo out. I got the little princess in here fucking up the stream.